Itakortormit is one of the most remote inhabited places on Earth, a settlement whose very existence seems to challenge the limits of human endurance. Situated on the eastern coast of Greenland, near the mouth of the vast Scoresby Sound fjord system, it stands isolated from major population centers, surrounded for much of the year by sea ice, snowfields, and polar silence. This isolation is not merely geographic, but experiential. Life there unfolds according to rhythms dictated by the Arctic environment rather than by the clocks and pressures of modern urban society. The settlement was founded in 1925 by Danish authorities along with a small group of Inuit settlers who were relocated from Western Greenland. The intention was partly strategic, strengthening Danish presence in East Greenland, and partly economic, as the region was rich in wildlife such as seals, polar bears, and Arctic foxes. Hunting became the backbone of local life, and it remains central to cultural identity even today. Traditional skills such as dog sledding, ice navigation, and animal tracking are not romantic relics, but practical necessities, handed down across generations as living knowledge. The climate is severe even by polar standards. Winter darkness can last for months, and temperatures regularly plunge far below freezing, while summer brings only a brief window of relative warmth and light. Yet this harshness produces a stark beauty. Auroras ripple across the night sky, glaciers glow blue in the distance, and the stillness of the landscape creates a sense of vastness that few other places on Earth can offer. Visitors who manage to reach the settlement often describe it as otherworldly, a place where silence feels almost tangible. Modernity has reached the community in limited ways. There is a small airport, satellite communication, and basic services such as a school and health clinic. But supplies arrive only intermittently by ship or plane. Because of this, self-reliance is highly valued. The people who live there must be adaptable, resilient, and closely attuned to the natural world. Social life is tightly knit, shaped by cooperation and mutual support, since survival in such a remote environment has always depended on collective effort. Culturally, the settlement preserves a strong sense of Greenlandic Inuit heritage. The local dialect, traditional clothing for special occasions, and communal celebrations reflect continuity with ancestral ways of life. Rather than being frozen in time, however, the community represents a blending of past and present, where satellite dishes stand beside sled dogs and ancient hunting routes are still traced across the ice. Ultimately, the significance of this Arctic settlement lies not in its size or economic power, but in what it reveals about humanity's relationship with extreme environments. It demonstrates that even in places where nature appears overwhelmingly dominant, people can carve out meaningful lives guided by tradition, cooperation, and respect for the land. In a world increasingly defined by speed and connectivity, such a place stands as a reminder that endurance, patience, and harmony with nature remain among the most profound forms of strength. Like, comment, and share to support my channel and subscribe for more.